One of the most perplexing things about the media business right now is that traditional measures of success don't seem to matter. Take NPR. National Public Radio has seen a huge increase in its audience since the beginning of this decade. The commercial
I'm
radio
Dan
audience is
Rogers,
down, and
and
viewership
welcome
for
to
TV
Midday.
news and sales of print newspapers have all but died. But public
Mortgage
radio
fraud
has
is at an
surged.
all-time high,
Like
with
most
Maryland
industries in the country, public radio, which relies on donations for revenue, is taking a
I've been
hit
at
from the
WYPR
souring
for
economy.
3 years now. Before that, I was a producer in Philadelphia at WHYY for about 8 years. And it's great news about NPR doing well, but it is a concern when you know that they've had to cancel 2 shows. It's a double-edged sword. Listenership is up, we're getting more people to listen, but you need the revenue there in order to still produce content. In our case, with Dan being a Sun columnist for 30 years, newspapers have always been the front line for the work that we do in terms of finding stories, talking with reporters who've interviewed a number of people. They've done the initial groundwork for us. And so that's why the future of newspapers really concerns us. But it really helps, and it's elevated my game as a producer and helps this show.
NPR's pervasive free podcast blitz is pulling local listeners from affiliate stations who buy NPR programming. So listenership may be up, but revenue is
I
down.
am one of the primary people involved in the fundraising process for WYPR. Maybe on the national scale, people feel like membership is not really going to produce more money. I feel like they're wrong. I guess that's all I can really say is I feel like they're wrong. The membership will come back. I mean, they're having to be tight too right now, but I see new members all the time.
I'm hopeful about it that
Brett Keller, another producer at Midday, is responsible for podcasting the show. He believes the new model will only help WYPR and public radio.
And I think that's what keeps people coming back and makes the show special.
Whatever the future holds for NPR, one thing seems to be fairly clear. It has managed to jump ship when so many other media businesses are sinking. Now all it needs is the money to prove it.
National and state politics. That's next on Midday after the news from NPR.